The story for The Two Jakes, as told by iTunes, is: much has changed since we last saw Jake. The war has come and gone. 1948 Los Angeles teems with optimism and fast bucks. But there's one thing Jake knows that hasn't changed. 9 times out of 10, if you follow the money, you will get the truth. And that's the trail he follows when a routine case of marital hanky-panky explodes into a murder that's tied to grab for oil and Jake's own past. Now, you can't judge this movie without comparing it to Chinatown. You can't really compare it to Chinatown. It won't hold up to the original movie. So you just have to judge this movie on its own. This movie is set in 1940s, and the sets, costumes, and cars look amazing. They do. They look pristine. They look really fit the piece. Jack is back as Jake and got back into his character with relative ease, even though it has been like around 16 years since he last played the role. Other the members of the cast were great in their performances, and it was nice to see previous actors from the film Chinatown to come back into this one. However, I have to admit the story was not that strong. It was well written, but it felt like it was forcing itself to be complex and trying to cram everything it can into this film. I felt the subplot between Jake and his wife didn't get enough screen time for us to be emotionally invested in, for us to feel bad when she leaves Jake towards the end of the movie. And the characters that connects both films together is a nice touch and gives Jake a purpose for this case, and ties up all the loose ends, or at least just one loose end, that was from the last film, and gives a nice ending for that character's storyline, or story arc. Jack Nicholson's direction for the film was good, but I think making a 90s thriller film and mixing elements of a 1940s film noir together were not executed that well. I did, however, enjoy the narration by Jack throughout the film. It was a nice touch. It actually felt like an old school film noir. Overall, the film is good to watch and has the spirit of Chinatown in it. It just could have been done better. It is unfortunate it wasn't a commercial success, for it is entertaining and fun to watch if you like detective stories. I did like the film, and I will admit I do give it 2.5 stars out of 5. Yes, not as good as Chinatown, but then again, we have to really look at this as a different film. In case you were wondering, yes, you can watch it along with Chinatown. It's just like I said, you can't really compare it with Chinatown. You really just have to watch it like a James Bond franchise, where each film is a different movie and not necessarily a sequel to the previous, even though sometimes it has elements and events that are carried over from previous films into this one. So yeah, so that is my review for the sequel to Chinatown, The Two Jakes. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.